Hello all, K.M.K here together with Falcon,
I
and now we come with a new together we are coming with an Dead by Daylight pre-release patch review or dev block, whatever you want to call it for this bro, dev block, whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, and they announced some changes, so we're gonna look at those and then see and then give our opinion about it. So let's see. Okay, the Jumo, the twins.
Yes.
No, okay. Well, before that, Hidden Fruit is shite still, and the removed DPIPs is good. Less frustrations. Archive improvements, I don't know. Match details, okay. Okay, now the sumo. So they did some changes. They reverted the victor no longer latches onto survivors who are put into the dying state. Okay.
Okay, so we are back with the original twins. Okay.
I'm not done yet, bro. Victor once again latches onto survivors who are injured by his pounce. So current twins, and Charlotte no longer gains haste when Victor is latched onto a survivor. Okay. We're gonna first read everything, okay, before we go into the nitty gritty. Right, bro?
Okay.
We have received a lot of comments about the twins. With comments, they mean complaints.
I think so, bro.
Yeah. About the twins' strength. Yeah, they were like gods. They were literal gods. During the PTB, they have made the decisions to revert the changes to Victor Pounds and keep the various quality of life improvements, faster switching between Charlotte and Victor, ability to recall Victor, and add-on adjustments and basic inclusion. We may revisit the twins in a future update, so in about 4 or 5 years they will revisit the twins.
Yeah.
If necessary, uh, it's of course necessary because there are still other issues with the twins, but okay. But these smaller tweaks will make the twins feel better to play for the time being. So it is not the final solution, as they make it sound like, but we know behavior. They're gonna take like, what, 5 or 6 years about it the next time? Oh,
Bro, I'm a bit scared, but I think so.
yep. I hate it when I press on something and go to. Okay. So it was really problematic because the twins could literally down survivors in like 5 or 10 seconds when they find them,
Oh,
depending
yeah.
how
Yeah,
good.
even with adrenaline.
Yeah, even with adrenaline, yeah, it was quite something. I'm glad that we're gonna keep the quality of life changes because the twins are extremely clunky to play. The switching between the characters take long. You have to stand between a certain area or on a certain spot before you can start switching again. That was really annoying because you lost a lot of time. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that they keep a lot of the changes, the quality of life changes that they introduced to the twins. I'm glad that they keep that. Now the other thing, and that is with Victor itself. The fact that Victor was not kickable when he hit someone or when he was, you know, or they removed the Victor hostage thing and such. Okay, that is back. You know that he can get kicked again. Okay, but basically they spent 2 years on a rework. You know,
Yeah.
and they only put like less than 50% of it in, or more than 50% of it in. You know, well they are trying to remove the sluggy aspect of the twins. If I'm correct, or do you? Or can you say?
Yeah, bro, just a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I'm glad that we got. I'm glad that we got positive changes, except for the some of the other stuff, like some of the add-on changes. So, I mean, I'm glad that the important add-ons are now base kit for the twins, like the toy sword and such. So I'm happy with that. But I will be honest with you guys. I don't like playing twins because they are really clunky and clumsy to play. Because it is really frustrating how they work at the moment. So maybe it is now a lot better. Don't know about Brother Falcone. He will say it soon. But that's my opinion. So I'm gonna give you your chance to say your thing, bro.
Bro, can I say I'm a bit disappointed?
Like the meme? Is it like the meme?
Mm, not exactly, bro, because you know, I'm disappointed because I think the rework was, a good start.
Yeah.
They they could work, a bit harder, in my opinion, just to fix the tunneling issue.
Yep.
So basically, I think, yeah, the problem is Victor could hard tunnel people easily, especially after you are unhooked.
Yep.
So you could make it work like, in a similar manner to Legion, so that you can, injure survivors, but you can't down them if you have the endurance, for example.
You mean when they are in the mending state, when it can be amended?
Yeah, in mending, yeah,
Yeah. Ah, okay.
just like Legion. So, okay, you want to hard tunnel. Uh, okay, you can only put the survivor in deep wound, but you can't down them.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
something.
it's you know, I know that yeah, it is a bit of work, but you still have another option, No
Maybe
need to, yeah, no need to go back directly to the original version,
maybe if
Also,
that was
you
the
have,
case.
yeah, also you have, this problem with, the speed bonus uh, for Charlotte.
Hmm.
Just get rid of it. I don't see the problem.
I th-
Just,
I think
bro, just let me
yeah,
uh, get to the survival I downed,
and you're
and
happy.
that's all. That's all. I just need that, bro.
Maybe make it so that if your suggestion, if Victor tries to pounce on someone that was already injured, in the mending state,
Yeah,
like Lietje, make it maybe so that Victor is stunned longer, so that you can kick him, just to decentivize the tunneling. Would that be fair?
also, yeah, maybe.
Like Victor tried to jump on a
Because,
survivor, and
yeah,
then the survivor immediately kills. Like you see the latching on animation on the injured survivor that is that needs to mend, for example, and then the survivor will grab Victor, throw him on the ground. Like what we got right now, where we have to remove Victor from the back.
yes.
But then in a way of okay, Victor jumps again on the injured survivor that is already in the mending state, and survivor basically immediately throw Victor onto the ground, and it will take longer for Victor to respawn, for example.
Yeah, that is another, option.
That would
You can also combine both, bro. Yeah, it's just, I think that this decision was a bit rushed, bro.
I think you need to understand, behavior is the balance team of behavior or the pets team, whatever you want to call it at this point.
Yeah,
It's run by a bunch of monkeys.
maybe, bro, but because I'm really surprised that they didn't try, all the implications, of the rework. Because, come on, you're reworking, the power of this killer, and you don't test it against the tunneling.
Bro, I will be honest with you.
You seriously, you don't test, your powers for, hard camping. So you don't do a camping test, a tunneling test when you create or change the power of
Or a
one player,
slugging test also.
or a slugging test,
Yeah.
for a new power or a reworked
I
power.
don't think that they test anything. I don't think that they test anything, bro. That's
Maybe you are right.
on Riot Games, League of Legends.
You think that we are the testers?
Now, if you take Riot Games for example, what Riot Games does is they take top players that play a certain champion in League of Legends. You know, that was a while back. That was with the Akali rework, I think. Akali or the Mordekaiser was one of the two, or both. I'm not. So they take the top players for those characters. You know, they gave them a special invite to test out the reworked version of the champion. To test it out to see how it feels and then take notes and such. You know.
Interesting.
So then my question is, why didn't they take like the 5 or the 3 or whatever amount of twins players, that there are? Why don't they give them a
Yeah,
special?
yeah, bro, since they always talk about top 1%,
Yeah,
so which players are the best.
yeah. So why not ask those players to give
Yeah,
them a special
and
code
yeah,
for it?
and maybe also give a good reward. Give them 1 million black points, for example,
Yeah,
or give them a free outfit.
yeah. Just give those players a free key, you know, to the test server to test out the twins rework, you know,
Yeah,
before you make it public. You can do it like make them sign a contract that they are not allowed to talk about it for at least till the release of the twins, and then let them test the twins for a month or for a week or two, you know. Just let those people test the twins, the people that know as the best how the twins work, you know, and then write down the suggestions, take down the notes, go on a Discord with them, take the notes, take some of the people that work together, and then play against them, play with them, play against them. So just so that, because those people know the twins better than anyone. Not go with the statistic like Elmo, no Elmo. Just take link. Take for example, you give who's the best twins player?
I think Linksy, bro.
Yeah, so you give. Is it a man? Is it a man or a woman?
Uh, bro, it's the girl streamer.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, the twins main.
yeah. So you give her a key for the special test server, and you take some other ones also, and you let her and those other ones test the version of the twins that you want to release. For example, you let them test. If they say, "Oh, this is too strong. This is not good. This can be better. This add-on is not unique," let them test everything. And just note it down and then make the changes accordingly. Not only is that better, it's also faster. Because it is less work. You don't have to go with trial and error. Because they will do the trial and error for you. And they will immediately say, this is wrong, that is wrong, this is wrong, this is good. And then keep going. Because they know those characters better than anyone. There are like what? More than 30 killers in the game? At this point?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I doubt that anyone in behavior knows everything about them. About a lot of the killers. I dare to bet that nobody in behavior even remembers the hack. Or Pyramid Head or whoever. Because if they remember those, then they would already been buffed. Or something.
Oh yeah, especially the add-ons, bro.
Yeah.
Because should we talk about how useless are Freddy's add-ons or Executioner's add-ons?
Yeah, I played Executioner
Yeah,
without add-ons.
yeah,
I don't even notice the difference anyway.
yes.
I mean, you're better off just playing with good perks, and that is it. I mean, if you play Pyramid Head good, or in a certain way, you can get a lot of value for it. But then again, I am not a good Pyramid Head player. I'm really bad. I'm really bad with Executioner. So yeah, but to go back with the twins, I mean, that would be the best way to balance the twins. Get those players on a special test server, let them sign an MBA, and let them test. Let them test those killers. And if you got other killers that you are reworking or need updating, do the same thing. Incentivize doing stuff like that. Because if you want to be more open with the public, then this is the best way to do it. This is the best way to do it. But hey,
I agree, bro. I agree.
it's
Because, bro, now what do we have basically? So they, released the PTB. Yeah, because this is the problem, bro. Okay, you release the PTB and let people try your rework or your killer. Yeah. Uh, at some points, people don't like your new power.
yep,
So what do you do now?
yeah,
You are your only option is going back to the old power
yep, yep,
because you have another option.
yeah,
And you also don't have the time
yeah, and you wasted time, bro. A lot of
because
time is
because
wasted.
uh, because I can also understand this. You can't create or change a power in 2 weeks.
Correct.
I can understand it.
Same.
That's the problem.
Correct. Because at the moment they just wasted a lot of their time and a lot of money and energy on this rework just to scrap it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah. You waste energy, you waste time, you waste money for nothing.
Yep.
Because now we have nothing.
Yeah.
Bro, we are left with a simple add-on pass.
And quality of life changes.
Yes.
Yeah. Which already are really good. I think that is something that they should have been given a long time ago.
Yeah, bro, but yeah, we waited, 2 years, almost 2 years, just to get an add-on pass and some quality of life improvements.
Yeah,
Two
those
years.
they are 2 years too late. 2 years too late. They could have made those like what, a year earlier? At least a year earlier. some of these?
Oh yeah. And that's why, bro, I'm disappointed because I was expecting a very fun rework now. That's the problem. I'm disappointed because I was expecting some wonderful rework.
Yep. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment, bro.
Yeah,
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. that's, a, that's the sad thing. I shouldn't be laughing, but I am. Because it's just, behavior is a bunch of monkeys at this point. I already see them throwing bananas at each other and poo. At each other like the monkeys that they are. I see Homer throwing his shit at whoever is working with him, saying, "According to the statistics, this shit smells better than your work."
yes.
This kind of thing. But then the monkeys would be like, those those kinds of things. I just find it stupid. It's just so stupid, bro. So stupid.
It is, bro. It is.
It. I mean, come on, now, guys. They don't learn from them. They make mistakes after mistake. At this point, it is just trial and error. It's like
Yeah, and not only that, bro. I feel because I told you this, bro,
Mhm.
that behavior, in the I think in the last 3 or 4 months, bro.
Mhm.
Basically, in recently they are just proceeding by trial and error.
Are you talking about the 3 or 4 patches at this point instead of
Yeah,
months?
yeah,
Yeah.
since bro, this year, since the
Blight.
yeah, basically since the rework of the blight
Yeah.
after after winter, basically.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
patch had
yeah,
a lot
just,
of
yeah,
problems.
yeah, they are just proceeding by trial and error.
That patch had a lot of problems. Yeah. I mean, at one turn they nerfed the problematic add-ons with the blight, and then at the same time they buff them with other add-ons.
Yeah,
And
just for nerfing them again, bro.
yeah, and then you had
You,
the hunters with the movement
you,
speed increase.
you will see what the other changes they are going to do.
Yep. It's just they don't understand. I don't. Yeah, it is just they don't understand it at this point. I mean, it's the same as with the nurse. The nurse is still problematic, and they are so stuck with the nurse at the moment that they don't even they we can't even get good. We can't even get good perks because of the nurse. The nurse is literally gatekeeping everyone from getting good perks. You know? Because if you get one good perk for let's say Trapper, it that same perk will be like godsend for the nurse or the blight. You know?
Oh yeah, bro. I bet you are saying this because uh, you are introducing the ultimate weapon.
Yeah.
You know, the story about ultimate weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's go to the next one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Blight. Change. Summoning Stone add-on will increase initial rust duration by 0.5 seconds was 1 second. Okay, they nerfed it again.
Yes.
So K.M.K add-on, this increases the initial rust speed by 5% down from 10%. Behavior, listen carefully. Listen carefully, behavior. Yeah? Listen carefully what I say.
Yeah, I bet I know what you are gonna say,
We
bro.
don't need more add-ons like this.
Yes, yes, exactly.
We don't need more add-ons like
Stop,
this.
please stop. The base
Yeah, it's the base kit already. Bro, it's the base kit already. We don't need that, right?
don't understand this change because you just nerfed the Blighted Crow,
Yeah,
you know? Yeah. And after that, you are reintroducing a speed increasing add-on again.
in another add-on.
Yeah, yeah, this one is the Soul Chemical. Really?
Yeah. How stupid can you be, behavior?
Bro,
Let
you just nerfed the Blighted Crow because, it was 6%. Also, bro, think about it. You had the combo with the Blighted Crow and Blighted Rat, which was 6 plus 4,
yeah,
so 10%. So basically, 10% speed bonus wasn't okay.
yeah,
And now you added the Soul Chemical, which gives 10%. And then what you are going to do now, you nerf it again.
yes,
Why? Why?
yes. Dit shows how stupid that they are. Blight, the thing is, dit is what makes Blight a problem. It's this speed, rust speed.
Yeah, the rush speed, bro.
That is the problem because if, especially with the Hug tech, if you are playing against a Blight can go so fast that you barely can react. Sometimes I even have to look at my internet connection just to make sure that I'm not lagging. Do you know how ridiculous that it is? That you have to look at your internet to be sure that you're not lagging? Because of some of the most stupid hits that the Blight can do? Because I also think that his hit range is bigger than it looks. Sometimes. It's it's ridiculous, especially with the speed. He goes so fast that it is like, oh, I'm over the window. Oh, I still got hit. You know? That's the
Yeah,
problem with the
yeah.
Blight.
Especially when black players combo it with hug tech also, bro.
Yeah. Hug tech removes a
And,
lot of weaknesses.
yeah, because bro, hug tech is still in the game, bro. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, now, bro, I faced a couple of black players. I complained in the end game chat, and you know what? They said that they are. Yeah, he was abusing the last days of hug tech.
Yeah. But
On purpose, bro, on purpose.
I would also. The thing is also the Blight and such. You know, I see a lot of Blight players or rescue players also using Enduring. You know? That is for when they get hit with the pellet and then they can start rushing immediately as such, you know? Again. I that's also with killers like that, even if they get hit stunned by a pellet, same with the hillbilly, he gets stunned with the pellet when charging and such, you know? The effect of enduring should not work if that happens with the power. You know?
Yeah, that is another option. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also something that I don't like. But that is something else. But this is so stupid. You don't do this to a killer that is already ridiculously mobile. Who's already ridiculously fast. If it was up to me, I would remove all the movement speed add-ons that the Blight has.
Yeah, bro, I agree with you because basic speed is enough.
Yeah, I would just make it more fun or something like let's say so chemical instead of for example giving 5% move speed instead you have no tokens anymore, you have no tokens and you can only run in a straight line, you know, for an entire duration, for the same amount of duration as the tokens, for example. Just to give something, But here comes the interesting thing. But you can run straight to walls and pallets. And then you can start moving again if you break a wall or a pallet. Then you can do it again and you get a token. How about that? What do you say about that one, bro?
Not bad, bro.
Or, I don't know, instead of I don't know, let's see, what else? What else can Blight, what else can you do with him? Every time he hits a wall, you will hear a giant scream. And everyone in the area has to scream or something. Just an example. So make the add-ons interesting, at least. Make it interesting. Make meme add-ons. Like I don't know. Blight can only have one token, but if the token is on cooldown, he can break. He can I don't know. Vault the windows when rushing. How about that?
Yeah, that is another option.
Yeah, make it interesting. Make it interesting. Also, remove Compound 2021. The one that shows aura.
Yeah. You still have a wall lock, bro.
Yeah. That's literally wall hack. Remove that also. Because if you remove all these rush add-ons and then that one add-on, because the wall hack, the Compound 21 will replace these rush things, You add more counterplay to him. That's all he needs. He needs a little bit more counterplay. I don't find him fun to play against. People are saying, yeah, you have to get good against playing him. But if you're casual, what if you just want to chill? I'm not a tournament survivor. I'm not a sweat lord. I just want to chill. I just want to chill. I don't want to play. Don't want to play tryhard when Mr. Blight Vincible is running after me to tunnel me off as soon as I got unhooked. Also, that is not fun. People that are trying to chill. Imagine if you're a survivor and you're just trying to play and then all of a sudden you get tunneled by the Blight. At 5 gens.
Yes.
And no matter what you do, it doesn't work because he knows hook tech, and then he's so fast that you can't catch up to him. That's not fun at all. And it is not a skill issue. It's just people are not always in the mood to play like that. Okay, Dev Note. Feedback around the Blight often centered around 2 add-ons and his improved collision detection. We made some adjustments to the add-ons to slightly lower their strength while still maintaining their usefulness. The Blight's collision detection remains as it was on the PTB and will continue with our ongoing effort to improve the collision across all maps. Hugtech has to go, that's the thing. Personally, I think that any form of movement speed add-ons should be removed. Any form. And only on the mobile killers, the killers that have mobility like Hillbilly, Blight, Nurse. By Nurse they already did that, so that's a good thing. Oni and such. Killers that are already really fast in terms of base kit, don't need more rush speed add-ons or movement speed add-ons. They don't need that. You can keep it for killers like Trapper, who if he plays a trap on the ground, he can go even faster.
Yeah, bro, just for normal M1 killers.
Yeah, like for example, Myers, not Raid. Raid doesn't need any. Even better, Raid should not have his movement speed add-ons at all. He already has a really strong stout power, and he has already a movement speed built in. He shouldn't have more. Let's see what else. Hack would benefit from an add-on like that. Maybe Doctor. Doctor could... Nah, maybe not. Nah, Doctor would be problematic. Huntress would be problematic. Trickster, let's see. Really killers like Trapper. Freddy. What else? Demogorgon would benefit from it. Just to name an example. But not killers like Oni and Blight or whoever has the Killer Goes Broom perks. Just give the killers that actually need it more, you know?
Yeah.
Just give the killers that need it more. Blight doesn't need shit like this. He needs something else. He needs more. He needs a gimmick. He needs some real gameplay. And Hook Attack is not real gameplay. It's just a bug exploit. At the end of the day, it's just a bug that you are exploiting. And people relied on it so much. They spent they wasted so many of their hours learning to Hook Tech, even though it was confirmed months or years before that the Hook Tech is going to be removed. And they are all like, yeah, it will never be removed. It will never be removed. It will never be removed. So get good, scrubs.
No, I can only say that now you have to actually learn to play.
Yeah. Yeah, because and the worst thing is also, imagine if you're playing against a soft cheating Blight. Do you know how hard it is? I mean, really hard it is sometimes to figure out if someone is cheating, yes or no, nowadays. You know? It makes it really hard to figure out if... just because of Hook Tech, because there are cheaters who can remove the collision. And then it looks like that you're Hook Teching non-stop. It's really, really annoying. Because sometimes you are like, what? You know?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I agree.
It's... And we are already at a time in the game that it is already hard to say if it is a cheat or if it is not a cheat. And then you get stupid anonymous mode also. So you cannot confirm your suspicions also. Because with anonymous mode, it literally protects cheaters. You can't go on their profile. You can't say, oh, maybe I'm wrong. He just has a lot of hours, you know. Or you could say, hey, that's weird. How come he has all those perks, but he only has 1 hour in the game? You know? Those kinds of things. So I'm happy with these changes. That makes it a lot easier. Next one. Decisive Strike. Decisive Strike no longer has a new animation. This PTB featured a new animation for Decisive Strike, in which the survivors would stab the killer to free themselves. The animation had too much of an effect on the perk's expected behavior, adding a delay before the survivor wiggled free. We have decided to remove the animation for the Cyber Strike before the update is released. The stun time for the perk will remain 5 seconds for the time being. Oh.
So I have a question, bro.
Yeah.
Which is the same question as before, bro.
Yeah.
So you're telling me, bro, that they added a new animation,
Yeah.
but they didn't test it.
Yep.
Very smart.
To be honest, bro, they could have easily solved it. They could just have made the Cyber Strike 2 seconds longer. But then you heard the killers that would it affect any of the top tier killers like Blight or Nurse? No, it wouldn't. Would it at all? It would hurt more of the other killers also.
Oh my God, bro. What a disaster.
Yeah, because the animation took like two seconds. 2 seconds, so you would still have a 3 second stun instead of 5 seconds. You know? At the moment, there's literally like 1 second to get off the shoulder of the killer, 4 seconds to run away. To get to a pallet. Then I have to say this, okay. This doesn't. How are you going to use this? 5 seconds, I'm happy. That would stop most of the killers in the game. 5 seconds would stop most of the killers. But how about the high tier killers? How is it with them? You know? How's it with them? Because for these killers, this is a perfect time. It is good for the against Myers. It's good against Clown.
Yeah, yeah.
It is good against Doctor. It is good against Knight. It is good against whoever. But it won't stop Nurse. It won't stop Billy. It won't stop Oni if he has his raids. It won't stop. Oni is a bit of. Oni is in this weird spot that it hurts him and doesn't hurt him. That is really weird. But still, so Nurse, Blight, Billy, maybe Spirit, maybe. They are not affected by this.
Maybe.
They are not affected by this. So so you wasted a lot of time on animations. You know? If you really want to use this animation, then make it so that the stun activates after you do the animation. So if the animation is like 2 seconds, then you make the stun 7 seconds. But it is just for the animation. Would it hurt? But then again, you hurt the other killers. Why not just make it so that the stun activates after you do the animation? That's better, right?
I think so, bro.
I really don't understand it. I seriously don't understand it. Why waste so much time and effort to make an animation for a perk? You know? But at the same time, I'm also happy because if we ever get a survivor like Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat, then at least we can have the nut punch as a perk. Yeah, Falcon doesn't know what that is, but
I don't play that game, bro.
yeah, but I will show you another time. And so then at least we could have that as an animation for that perk, but this is like, you know, or at least make the animation exclusive to Lori. You know? Yeah, you removed it, but make it exclusive.
Yeah, that is another option.
Yeah, give it to her. Give the animation to her. Make the licensed survivors unique. That's all I have to say. Still, glad that we get 5 seconds back. Happy for that. Because the game is at the point that we actually need it. And I'm a killer player. And if I think it would help a lot. Because sometimes I get stunned by the survivor strike. And I'm like, oh, it is nothing. And then it gets up again to the survivor. That feels bad, man. That literally feels shit. So okay. Next one. Ultimate Weapon. The following changes will be part of a future update. The perk will remain as it was on the PTB in the meantime. Okay.
So, bro, we are back to what I said before. That's the problem. You wasted energy, you wasted money, and you wasted the time.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, now you don't have time.
Yep.
Of course, you are uh, you are saying, okay, we are gonna change the perk, but you have to wait, maybe till the next hotfix, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the problem. They wasted a lot of energy and money, and of course now they don't have time.
Yep. So let's read. Affected survivors will once again scream instead of having their hours revealed. So you still have the use Calm Spirit.
Yes.
Even though I would say it was a lot better just to have everything being counted by one perk like Distortion. Because the problem is not Distortion, but the problem is just there are too many perks and add-ons that give aura reading. And that is
Oh yeah, that's also true. Yeah.
that's the biggest problem. That is the big problem. Distortion is okay, it's just there are too many aura reading perks and add-ons. Well, there are not so many aura reading perks, but there are more aura reading add-ons. Too many even. I think it is more a problem with the add-ons, like with Blight and such. It's that is more the problem with Distortion than anything. Because then you could at least say, okay, I'm using a perk to counter. Because the thing with Distortion is, because I know that there are people that hate it, especially with, and that they are happy that it doesn't show the aura or so. People that use Distortion are not good in chase. Those people you got there, they are not really good in chase. You can say as much as you want, oh, the chase is the most funnest thing in the game. Not for everyone. Really, not for everyone. There are people like me that hate the chase at all. I don't like being chased. Because A, I'm not that good, and B, I'm just, like I said, I'm just not good at it. And I would say that it is okay if one perk counters aura reading, you know? Because it gives some counterplay. Especially to a perk like Ultimate Weapon. But it is horrible if you think van screaming. Yeah, with screaming there are people that don't want to hide. And then you lose another slot for Calm Spirit, which is also unnecessary. Because I think you could. Personally, I think you should put everything in in one perk and make Calm Spirit something else at this point.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's the same as with Iron Will. I mean, shouldn't Iron Will and Calm Spirit basically could be the same thing, and then make Calm Spirit something else? You know, maybe make Calm Spirit an anti-tunnel perk or something. You know, something like that.
That's a good idea, bro.
Same as resilience. Make that also an anti-tunnel perk. Because at the moment we don't have any free to play anti-tunnel perks. Because the best anti-tunnel perk at the moment are behind paywalls, like Laurie Strode and Serena. Even though Serena you can earn with shards, but that is cost too much time. Now affect survivors within 20 change now affects survivors within 32 meters of the locker, previously inside the killer terror radius. So Wesker cannot use it anymore, so you cannot play around with Wesker. I'm sad because I find that a fun build on Wesker. It's the only Wesker and the Doctor are the only killers that I actually use this perk on.
Okay, bro. And also, Oni was, god tier with this
Yeah,
perk.
but I
Yeah,
don't play
yeah,
only that
but
often.
bro, at least now you can get value also if you are playing Ghostface
Yep.
or if you are playing the pig.
Yeah. But let's go further. Death Note. We received some mixed feedback during the PTB where the perk was less appealing for some killers. It remained a strong choice for killers with high mobility. To make its strength a little more even across more killers, we have changed ultimate weapon to be based on the locker's position rather than the killer's. This way, killers without reverse abilities or with a smaller terror radius can take advantage of the perk more consistently without it being excessively on high mobility killers. With this in mind, we have also brought back the Scream to allow it to synergize with other perks once again. Okay, now that we have this, first of all, this perk is extremely good now on the dreads. You know?
Yeah, because now, bro, it is independent of the terror radius.
Yep. So when it is nightfall and you cannot find any survivors, even though I don't understand how, you use this, you hear them scream, and you can still find them. You know, and the chase can begin, and they lose our reading because the blind will still be up. So you teleport to an area, you come out of the locker, open the locker up, and activate ultimate weapon. Everyone scream, you know where they are, and then you start chasing. So with this, you can have like two really good chase perks on the dreads. You can have barbecue and you can have ultimate weapon. Right?
I think so, bro.
Yeah. So now that you have that, but it was problematic on killers like Hillbilly. It was problematic on killers like Oni. It was problematic on killers like Nurse, Blight,
Wesker.
Wesker
Yeah. Oh,
completely.
bro, basically, every top tier killer.
Yeah, and then range killers also was also a problem on it because the range killers open a locker like Huntress or Trickster, and because Huntress already has a small terror radius. By the time that she is in your terror radius, you scream, she knows where you are, and she can immediately hit you with the headshots. Or not, depending on how it goes. It's quite annoying, especially because you don't see any more if you have, for example, windows. Windows become useless. So you have to hope that you know where everything is. Sadly. And not a lot of people are good against Huntress. Especially now that she is buffed with the extra hatchets. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, that is what we have right now with Ultimate Weapon. What do you have to say, bro?
Okay, bro, I'm not completely satisfied, especially, about the twins rework, but at least we get rid of Blight Hug Tech finally.
Yeah,
Your ultimate weapon is, still decent, and also you have, a lot more synergies now,
yeah,
especially with Stealth Killer.
yep,
Decisive Strike. Okay, because tunneling, right now tunneling is
Frustrating.
it is a problem.
Yeah, it is extremely frustrating. No fun at all.
So yeah, at least we have again, some tools for countering tunneling,
Hopefully
and
it counters it. That's
and that's all, bro.
yeah. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Dit is good. Dit is good.
Yeah,
Dit is good.
yeah.
Except for this. But the animation shouldn't have been there anyway. Maybe revisit this, but still good. Perfect. Really perfect. Mm, bad and good. Bad with that they wasted so much time on this. Good that we get this. Right?
Oh yeah,
Still, Haddonfield is going to be shit. That's a fact. And yeah, that is all. That is all. I have nothing more to say. It's just, shit.
yeah. I think we're done, bro.
Yep. So the only thing that I have to say right now is, guys, there was K.M.K together with Falcon.
See you soon.
And together we say adios auf Wiedersehen, sayonara and arrivederci. And we hope to see you all next time. K.M.K and Falcon out. Bye. And stay safe out there.